Hi everyone, I'm Vivekanandam from APPA Public School. I welcome all of you for the Geography of Social Science lesson about globe, latitudes and longitudes. So before starting a lesson, I would like to remind you about the previous lesson which I taught about the landmark or the place or location of the place. Landmark or location of the place. Like I have given two examples: how to come to Asian Mall from the Dimapur, and also I given the example of from railway station to how to reach to Sharan Nagar, that is APPA Public School, that is APS. With the help of the globe, we can identify or we can locate the place which where we want. What is the use of the globe is it's the globe is tell you accurately the exactly distance between one place to another place. That is called the distance. Through that, we can understand how much time it takes for us to go for the journey. So on the globe, we learn about the countries, about the oceans, and about the segregation. The equal parts have been globe has been divided into two parts. This is the globe. So always, whenever you are trying to learn about the globe, there is a directions. Here it is a direction. It is called here north direction. Always study for the map and the globe. These are the symbols. This is north, this is south, this is west, and this is east. This all together today we have been calling as a news. News of four sides, right? So every day we'll see in the TV on the TV what is the news about the four side of the world or four side of the country or four side of the state. What is happening, right? So I start the lesson. What is globe? First question is, what is globe? What is the question number one? What is globe? So here we learn about globe is a true model of the earth. Globe is a true model of the earth. How it is the true model of the earth? How is true model of the earth is here. First of all, what is globe? What are the parts? Once again, I would like to remind you. And we have, this is northern side. Now here it is the northern side. From here we learn. Can you identify north? Yes. For the map also, it is there on this and this one globe also the same direction. We have these four directions, right? So in this, what is globe? This is a globe. What is a globe? Globe is a true model of the earth. The earth will be like this. That's not spiral. It's somewhere it is interesting. And globe is about, we can country about the countries on the globe. We can learn about the countries, about the continents, and the oceans and seas. We can learn, and at the same time we can learn to how much time it takes the globe to rotate itself, how it will become the day and night. All these things we learn today. At the same time, one more question is there: how to locate the places on the globe? This is the question. How to locate the place on the globe? So here, last time we learned about the globe, the Earth. It is having 360 degrees all together. The four sides, north, south, west, and east. All together throughout this thing, it has 360 degrees. In this 360 degrees, we can learn about the globe. And in this exactly one fourth of this northern, one fourth, and one fourth of south is been divided. One particularly is called equator. This equator is dividing the Earth, the globe, into two parts. So you half of this 1/4 is equal to 3/4 is 1/4 is equal to 90 degrees. Here this is the 90 degrees. Here it is also 90 degrees. The remaining other parts it will be 90, 90, 90 for the 360. So this way we can remember how the globe. And next one about what are the difference, how to locate. So through this we can locate. First we can see the equator and this side, north side and south side, east or west side. We are there all together. We are calling as the news. And now, for example, we can find out. Now we'll go to our own place that is called India. Or we can see where we are staying. Presently, I am staying in APPA Public School. APPA Public School is located in Sharan Nagar. In Sharan Nagar, it is located, and the school is located behind the, to understand the landmark, behind the Goa Hotel, towards the Chapel Road of the temple of Sharan Basveshwara, not Sharan Basveshwara temple. And if you go left side, that side, it will be Saint Mary. Between this, Goa Hotel is there. In this way, we can identify the long. Now we go straight away on the globe. This is the true model of the Earth, of the globe, and the other I would like to remind you how the globe is rotating. Like I'm slowly rotating. You can see most part of this when they're rotating. Yeah, exactly like you can see. And when I'm rotating, apart from the blue colors, you can see the red or green on the pink colors are there, but most of the colors are blue colors. The color blue here. This symbol says that 78.8% of the land of the earth is covered with the water, and remaining is the land. And now on to the 7 continents. We'll go to the Asian continent. On the Asian continent, we learn about. I would like to learn about the today's place, our own place, that is India. In India, here it is. We can see Nagpur. It is there. Hyderabad is there. And beside that, Hyderabad, we have Bengaluru is they mentioned. The Bengaluru here. This is a Bengaluru. Yeah, here it is Bengaluru, right? Bengaluru is the state capital of Karnataka. And after that, you can see all the state capitals beside our neighboring state, that is Telangana, having Hyderabad. Like this, when we can learn about the India, about 29 states. What are the state capital of? Hyderabad is the state capital of Telangana. Earlier it was Andhra Pradesh state capital. Now Maharashtra, that is Bombay, or we call Mumbai. Like this, we can learn about the 29 states of our own country, and we can see that our capital, it is in Delhi. Country's capital, that is in Delhi. And in this we can learn the state capital, the country capital, and then where we are in this what are the neighboring countries. All these 29 states we can learn about together. 29 states together formed as we be called as India, as a country, right? So in this we can see the difference between the one state to another state, how much time it takes to reach to there, how to travel, all these things regarding these maps. We will get along. Apart from the globe, we have the maps also, maps and globe. Here we have the city maps. Our city, there is a Gulbarga is Kalburgi city map is their local map, and apart from this, we have district and state and country. Now this, we have all the maps. For all the maps, this is the direction how to reach, how to move. City map is there, district map is there, state is there, country map is there. That's just how I showed. In this country, all these things will come, but city map will not be there on the globe. But certain places where we are living in the present in the Kalburgi, to know about our city, we have the city map, right? And we have about to know about the district, about the Kalburgi, neighboring district like a Bidar and Yadgir, Raichur, and Gulbarga is a division. How many states come under the Gulbarga? All these things come Kalburgi. It comes under the district. And about the state, we have the 29 states, and altogether we have the form of India. So there's a difference between, what is the difference between map and globe? Map is, it can be rotated. Map can be rotated, but the globe can be rotated, but the map is fixed. Map, it will be fixed on the certain areas. So this is the map of India. Okay, and here is this northern place. I told about the difference between north and south. And to study about the India, if you're having the map, you have to fix it on the wall. You have to fix it like this on the wall. Then you see the Delhi is the state capital, and where we are in the Andhra Pradesh, and this is the Karnataka, and where we have the Bangalore, the state capital. And here, if it comes to Kalburgi, here somewhere like this, we know about the Karnataka, and this is the neighboring state of Andhra Pradesh, and here to Telangana, this is Hyderabad, and this is the newly created about the Andhra Pradesh has been separated from the Telangana, that is the 29th state. So to know about the difference between map and globe, the map you have to fix it somewhere. It is difficult to carry. It is difficult to carry because its very size is very big, and you have very difficulty to carry while you are traveling. Especially while you are traveling, it is very difficult for you to rotate. And this we cannot rotate here, and this globe we can rotate. It is easy to carry, and for the globe we have the different sizes. For the globes, we have different small sizes like a pocket size, and even on the globe balloon we have, and the balloon we can blow it, and whenever we can release those air, and we can keep it. In this way, we can carry easy to carry and accurately on this globe. You'll get all the informations with the distance. What is the distance is available. All these things get all your information on the map of the globe. To know particularly, I have gone to Asian continent. On the Asian continent, we learn about India, to learn after learning the India, and we have neighboring countries like Pakistan in the northern side. About this side, and after the Jammu Kashmir is last of or beginning of the India. From here, Trivandrum, Kerala is the last, and it is from the beginning Jammu and Kashmir. So neighboring countries of Pakistan, Afghanistan, and here if it is the 5 kilometers have been occupied by the China. It is inner part of India. Now China is there, Bhutan is there, Myanmar is there. These are the neighboring countries of India, the Asian continents, the Asian countries. When you come down to this one, the last one we have here is the Sri Lanka, right? Sri Lanka is the last continent, and you can observe this three sides of the water is there, that is a blue color, and here ocean, this is the ocean, these are the two seas. To know about this, we have to see about the Asian continent and what are the Asian continent, Asian countries, what are the neighbor countries of India. So that you can learn by in this blue line, thickly it is going. This lane is called equator. The thick line, the black line. Among this, just now I explained about how it is segregating, separating, dividing the 180 degrees of this globe this side into two parts. That is called equator. You can see the different in colors. Equator is different in colors. This is right. And next one is about there are two hemispheres. Two hemispheres. For the globe, we have two hemispheres, northern and south, which is up from here 0 degrees to this side. Whatever the place is occupied is called northern hemisphere. And this side is toward the south. It is called southern hemisphere. So know about the northern hemisphere and about the southern hemisphere. We have normally this is equator. On this we have the 0 degree. On the equator exactly we have the 0 degrees, and after 0 degrees it will go up to 90 degrees of the northern side. When it comes to south side, again we have degrees 0 degrees, and after this whatever northern half of the earth known as this is half of the earth is known as the northern hemisphere, and this is known as the southern hemisphere. Right. So now we have idea about what is globe and how to locate the place on the globe, and what is the difference between map and globe, and how many states we have, how to locate in India, how many states, the country capital. All this just now I am shown on the Asian continent. There are 7 continents. The Asian continent is the biggest continent of all the 7 continents. Right. So in this northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, equator, we learn about the hemispheres. Now we'll learn about next one. We will learn about the parallels of the latitudes. We learn about to know about these parallels. Again, I have to draw the globe. so that we can understand easily. And in this parallels of latitudes, to know about the, just now we are learn only about this globe having the 360 degrees, and 1/4 is 90, 1/4 is about the northern and southern space, and equally dividing into two parts, that is called equator. In the globe, some globes it is mentioned like this, and some globes it is mentioned in this way. And we are learning on the north side and for two sides. Now, to understand more about the parallels, again, we have to divide this globe into two parts equally. As mentioned on the globe side, this is the northern side and south. And here this comes 0 degrees. And normally, when the mathematics will comes 2 1s are 2 means upside will come 2 1s are 2 2 2s are 4 like this. But in this math, we'll go from different direction, the opposite direction. After 0, we'll go for the 20, 40, 60, and 80 degrees of the place which is equally to the northern side. Right? So in this, we would like to, now we have idea about how to take the equal parts from the equator. So instead of the numbering, we will directly go for the segregations, dividing like this on the globe. So it comes, it's 20 degrees, 40 degrees, 60 degrees, and 80 degrees Celsius about the northern hemisphere. This is called the parallels. Parallels of latitudes, where the equator is dividing into two parts of the globe. One is the northern side, and is the southern side, and equally this 20, 40, 60, 80, so on, they have been divided. In this, what are the parallel circles are equally posted from the equator is called parallels of latitude. Parallels of latitude. Here you can see the picture. Instead of showing on the globe, here on the textbook you can see how they made the parallels of latitudes. About this is the equator, only 0, 80, 40 up to here, 60 they have taken. And saying the remaining south, they have not taken it, they kept down here. So in this, we learn about how the globe is divided into 360 globe, it is divided into two parts. After this side, only we can see in this side about the 180 degrees. The remaining 180 will be this side, two sides, right? All together we have 360 degrees. Like in the northern and southern equator, this line is divided into two parts, of which we can see towards our side. It is 90 and 90. Right? And in this 90 also, we can learn about the equator degrees towards facing the equator side to this direction, about the 20, 40, 60 degrees directions. This all is called about the 90 degrees of the southern, this northern hemisphere. And this parallels which are divided is called the parallels of latitudes. Same we can do it of the south side also, about 20, 40, 60, and 80 degrees. How we have made it. To know about this one, we learned how first about the globe and how we can segregate for this entire the globe 360. The equator goes one specific lane goes for the entire 7 continents, and in that it will be divided. Going forward, we'll learn about how this equator is divided, how the continents have been divided, where the exactly Indian Standard Time (ISD) and where this exactly is the 8 degrees of 23.1 and 82 degrees latitudes. We'll learn in the next lesson. Before that, I want to go for one more map so that you can learn about the important parallels of latitude. This one I'll erase it. One more globe, we can grow bigger globe here. And in this globe, we have equator. We have the northern side, southern side. Then called equator. So these are the one. About all this globe, we have 360 degrees Celsius. And in this, we have 4 important latitudes. There are 4 important latitudes are there. First one is Tropic of Cancer. Second one is Tropic of Capricorn. The third one is Arctic Circle. The fourth one is Antarctic Circle. So, in this important latitudes, just now we learned about the out of this, how it is segregated like this, in the difference with the 20 degrees of each from the equator to northern. We learn about the parallels. In this important parallel, there are 4 important parallels are there: Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic, and Antarctic are there. In this, again we go from this one, we learn about the equally divided into this one. First it comes Tropic of Cancer. Right? Tropic of Cancer as the first one, about the northern side, and here the southern side about the Tropic of Capricorn. The 2 one here you can write so that you can understand 1 and 2. The third one is Arctic. Here it is Arctic. And the fourth one, Antarctic. So these are the places equally divided into from 0 here, 0 degrees to this side, northern side, and this is southern side. They have been divided. If it is happened to the divided into two parts equally, the Tropic of Cancer is apart from the equator, and here Tropic of Capricorn is divided. So if you focus on this of this is equator, where we are making equal divider. Just now I made on the board about the southern side, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, right? So in this 90, 90, 180 degrees, there we can see about our India is not affected about this equator. But the other continents have been affected. They have been divided into equal. Why it is the difference is there, where this goes to about the continents of America and Australia and Africa, all these continents, to learn about the equator position, about this 4 latitudes and latitudes plays an important role to understand more about this one. About here, about the based on these parallels, we have freeze zone. Here also we have freeze zone, and apart from freeze zone, we have torrid zone. Like if you see in Gulbarga, especially for the month of summer, it starts from March, April, May. Especially this particular period, Gulbarga means Kalburgi now, the name has been changed. If we will feel a lot of humidity, we will feel very hot. During that particular period of India, we may reach to up to 50 degrees Celsius about the overheat. At the same time, about the India in that particular period, as we learn in the civics lesson, that is the political science lesson, diversity of India, about the difference between the places, climatic conditions, weather conditions. At the same time, about the particularly in the summer of Gulbarga or Kalburgi. At the same time, if you see in the Jammu and Kashmir, there you can see the different climatic conditions will be there. In this different climatic condition, the weather plays an important role, and how the weather conditions plays, how the people have been educated to survive their lives during the particularly summer season, and in having the Kalburgi. At the same time, the same conditions of the weather conditions, if you see in the Jammu and Kashmir, it will be winter there. That particular season where the snow will get fallen, and you have the water to flow continuously here. And but here in the summer, the people are feeling so hot, and they are feel thirsty, and to make themselves to cool and other thing, they go for using the fans, air coolers, and air conditions to keep themselves cold and staying in the home. Like today, because of this coronavirus by the great China, everyone is staying in the home, stay safe. Like that, in this particular summer season, there's a difference about the climatic conditions. Particularly, country we talk about the country. If we talk about our own country, that is India, from Jammu Kashmir to Kanyakumari, all 29 states having the different climatic conditions. In these different conditions, we learn about in the next lesson we learn about what is a freeze zone, what is torrid zone. Torrid zone, just we learn about the freeze zone means feeling okay, cold, and torrid zone means feeling very hot. Rajasthan, in our own country, Rajasthan is a very good example of this torrid zone, having the full heat, always temperature, and you learn about in the fifth standard about the Rajasthan. There will be no rain, very hardly if you get the rain, and the camel is called the desert where everywhere you can find only sand, and camel is called the ship of the desert. And somewhere you can find everywhere traveling after 550, 60, 70 kilometers. After that, you'll find somewhere the water comes floating. That is called oasis. So this is the difference between one particular country. If you talk about India, in this the equator is dividing into northern and southern place. In this, torrid zone is there and freeze zone is there for the northern side and the southern side also. So next lesson, we will learn about freeze zone, torrid zone, what is the degrees of and where this has been located, how we located, how to find out on the globe. We will learn in the next lesson. Thank you.